Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So please be sure to check that out. So all that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your March 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you if you have a rising or a moon sign that is a water sign, or if you're born on the Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. Things are evolving and slowly changing in your life. You're going to feel that and see that in March. You may ask somebody out on a date. Somebody may ask you out on a date if you're single. You may even realize you're starting to feel more emotionally connected to somebody. This could be the Knight of Cups person. You could be the Knight of Cups person. But you're getting like this feeling of being more emotionally connected to somebody. Could even be somebody you are already friends with or intertwined with in a romantic sense. I feel like you want to plant your feet firmly in the ground, and you may feel like you want to think and focus really clearly, because you may have some confusion in the area of your emotions and love. You may not know what to make of it or think of it. There could be somebody you have interest in, and you may have trepidation about moving forward with them, romantically speaking. You may even be breaking from tradition. Like if your family has some tradition of in the area of romance or marriage partners, or breaking from some kind of tradition of a tradition you've held in your mind. Maybe you always were interested in a certain type of person or had certain parameters of this tradition. You may be deciding to break from tradition. You could have secret trysts, secret alliances, secret love affairs could kick up for you now in March or anytime this year, because it is a general reading. So you don't know really when these things will happen, because everybody's birth chart is different. So therefore timing is different. You may start to visit and or communicate with somebody at a distance that you have some interest in, romantically speaking. They could be the Knight of Cups. You could be the Knight of Cups. I feel like you want to be honest and loyal to yourself and to any partner that you have. So if you start a secret love affair or tryst, that might be difficult, because I get you may struggle with that, because I get you wanting to be loyal and faithful to your partner, loyal and faithful to yourself, and loyal and faithful to any prospective partners that could arise for you. So you have the Emperor is the next card in your reading. This is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that may feel like they're yours, but they may actually be coming from the Emperor. This could also be a strong male figure in the living, a boss, a brother, an uncle, a father, a spouse. So a strong male figure comes up here for you. you're doing things according to plan. And it's like the Emperor is seeing to it. So if you had a karmic path or plan that you set your goals and intentions to do before you incarnated in this lifetime, and you have a paternal figure that is in the deceased, that deceased paternal figure is going to see like you're following things according to plan. It may be inspiring you and giving you dreams or inspirations. And this is because it could even be a really strong spirit guide to you, a male spirit guide. If it's not a deceased father figure, it could be a strong guide for you that's looking, okay, time's a ticking. Are you on schedule? Are you following the plan? They may be helping you to see that you are following the plan. You may feel upset with yourself. You may feel concerned that somebody in the spirit realm or a strong male figure in your life may not be happy with the decisions you're making. You may be concerned about that. This Emperor wants you to get your act together, have your feet planted firmly on the ground, be solid in your decisions. The Emperor is kind of looking at something to do with your past and is seeing that you've had like some rockiness in your past. And they're trying to help you get past it, to overcome it. They're wishing you well. They want you to understand their presence is around you. So for some of you, Sagittarian, sun, moon, or rising sign, you do have a deceased figure that's a paternal figure or a strong male figure that is like urging you on, kind of being like your cheerleader from the spirit world, wanting what's best for you. You may even find yourself praying to them, talking to them like they're right beside you because, they are around you. Whether you can sense it, see it, feel it, hear them or not, they're there. They are there. They're also trying to get you to stick to your guns, follow the path, don't jump ship, don't give up. They want you to know you're coming at things from the right direction. So, next card you have, 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. There you go. Happy home, happy family, happy children. Could indicate a marriage. Could indicate feeling really good emotionally speaking. Like he can't get better than the 10 of Cups with emotions. Some of you are getting intertwined with someone you work with. This could be a client to you, a customer to you, an account that you deal with, a coworker, a boss. You could be there. You could be those things to them. They could be that to you. You could be those things to them. Spending time together with a love partner is indicated here. If you're already intertwined with somebody, this is you spending more time with them. If you're not already married or living together with them, this is you wanting to spend more time together and making the effort to do so with someone that you have a love interest in. If you're single, you may be capturing the attention of someone that you could have a long-term relationship with. If you're already intertwined with someone, romantically speaking, you could be dealing with each other's phobias and issues right now. Like you could be, if your significant other has worries, concerns, fears about anything, their work, their health, things going on out in the world, and vice versa. It could be your worries, your concerns about your health, your work, what you're learning, what you're working on, what's going on out in the world. you may be consoling them. They could be consoling you. Some of you that are getting involved with someone and it's a new relationship, or it's fairly new, you could be stepping up your game and taking this relationship up to the next level is also indicated here. I do feel that many of you are headed for matrimonial bliss, or a relationship that's like a marriage, and it would be blissful for you. Some of you, this March is like a gateway or an entryway into it. You may be focused a lot on your home and making your home feel more like a home, like redecorating it or changing things. You could be changing the paint, the wallpaper, flooring, tile, or just doing things like putting your own window treatments, putting your own special finishing touches on things in your environment to make it feel very comfortable to you, more like home for you. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. Next card you have is the Three of Cups, and this is attending parties, gatherings, or celebrations. You could be throwing the party yourself. You could be attending the party. This could be 3 sisters, 3 females, 3 friends. It could be help from friends. It could be a celebratory conclusion to something that's been going on. Dealing with women in general in March of 2021 is going to be very lucky for you. You're going to receive a lot of luck in your dealings with women in March. Some of you could attend a gathering or some kind of social event, if that's allowed to happen. That depends on your area. Your governor of your area, I guess. If you live in the United States, it seems like it's up to the governors whether this is allowed or not, or your country or province or city. But I feel that many of you may be fortunate to make a connection with someone that you meet at a gathering that could turn into love, and you could have gotten this invitation from a friend or friends could be with you when this is happening. I feel like it could even be a gala event, a ball, or something which is like a special event with a lot of interesting or unique things happening at the event. There could be I'm seeing in my mind Cirque du Soleil. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. I've never been to it, but I've seen it. So there could be dancers or speakers, dancers, people with other, musicians. There could be talent happening here. So I feel like for some of you Sagittarians, this event could be quite interesting, have a lot of facets to it. If you don't see it happening now, I feel some of you will see it in May. If you don't go to this event in March, it may happen for you in May. It could even be a wedding. You could get invited to a wedding and they could have special entertainment or things going on at the wedding. I feel like some of you, you're not used to being cooped up. And I feel that some of you are just getting absolutely stir crazy, and that this Three of Cups could indicate anything that opens up where you can get out and socialize in the world. You're going to take the opportunity to do it, because I feel some of you Sagittarians are tired of being cooped up or restricted. Restricted socially is getting on your nerves. So the last card you have for March of 2021, you got some like romantic stuff going on here, or possibilities, Sagittarius. You've got the moon here next. Now this could be romance. It could also be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself, romance by itself. It could also indicate that something going on in your life could be like an illusion. It could also mean that your own psychic ability and your own intuition is increasing at this time. I feel that many of you Sagittarians feel you want to be romanticized, or you could be romanticizing things in your mind, or you want somebody to bestow romantic intentions toward you. This is a time where you've got to really separate what you think from what you feel. You have to separate these two things. And thinking about how you want to proceed forward, especially if it's with a new romantic partner or somebody you meet that you could date, or maybe even somebody you're already intertwined with now. You need to come from a grounded position. I hear the collective consciousness of Sagittarius saying, I've got to get my feet firmly planted on the ground. I can't do or engage in any childish, dramatic or childish behavior. And I need to be grounded and start to move forward. So I feel like you're trying to, like you're doing a lot of self-talk at yourself in March, especially in the area of love and romance. Any love and romantic prospects that can open up for you, you're going to be that way about also. You may feel like you can't trust your feelings. You may feel like, I can't trust my gut, even though you want to. You may feel like you're not trusting it, or you can't, or you're not going to. You're worrying too much. You're putting a lot of stress on yourself. I feel like you've also had it with trying to decipher innuendo and code. You want to know what's going on, facts. That's what you want. You don't want to decipher any codes. You're being very brave in some ways in March, and like maybe even going out on a limb, taking risks and chances. But there's definitely, Neptune is clouding your judgment. It's clouding your mind. It's clouding your thoughts. It's clouding your judgment. You're not going to want to get intertwined with anyone that you have any uncertainty about, or you have too much skepticism. You're going to be leery to get involved with them. Now, your reading really dealt a lot with meeting somebody or moving something up the ladder to another level if you're already intertwined, or if you're totally single and none of these things apply to you, they could happen later on this year, or you need to watch your rising sign, because your rising sign is going to deal with more things that are fated, destined, meant to be events. It's going to deal more with your day-to-day events. It's also going to deal with more like, that's your personality. That's how you present yourself to the world. You really present yourself a lot of times, unless you have a stellium of planets in your sun sign, you will often project yourself more as your rising sign. So always good to watch your rising sign. Your moon sign is going to tell you how you're going to feel about things going on. So I'm going to look at the gemstone crystal you got now, which is sodalite. So for Sagittarius, for the month of March 2021, sodalite will be the best gemstone crystal for you to wear. Put on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra when you meditate. Get a beaded bracelet. Anytime that the gemstone is close to your skin is when you get the most benefits and vibration from the stone. This is a stone that's going to help you, Sagittarius, to adjust your thinking. It's going to help you in any situations that you need any closures or endings that occur. It's going to be a good stone to help you with closures and endings in March. It's going to be a stone that's going to actually help you with when you need courage and bravery in March. And whenever you have to have any important discussions with anybody, especially if the situation you're discussing is coming to a pinnacle point, a pivotal and pinnacle point. So sodalite is going to be a good gemstone crystal for you when you have to have these very important conversations in March. If you put it under your pillow, my guides are telling me it's going to really accelerate your dreams and make your dream life very active. And remember, your spirit guides and your deceased loved ones, that's often a vehicle they like to use to get messages to you in the dream state. So looks like sodalite will be a good gemstone for you in the month of March 2021. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me on a variety of very specific topics using different divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post the most recent links below down in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have done and the descriptions, and you just click on the sign you want, the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series links I have posted below. As always, every month I do psychic crystal readings for whatever month we're in for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want to get a continuation of this reading, and for March of 2021 for your sign, you can get that psychic crystal reading by clicking on that link below. Some of the other most recent video series I've recorded is my Big Love Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That's a very popular series. It's usually one of my most requested series. That link is below this video. They're also very popular has been my Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions start in December 17th of 2020 and go all the way for 3 years out until March 7th of 2023. Many people have written me and found that they were very accurate and interesting for them. But remember, those predictions are going to take 3 years to come out. So if you want to see what's going on there, you might want to check out the Saturn in Aquarius readings. Also, we are still in the process of the two eclipses that we experienced. First one is the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 6 months, so they go all the way until May of 2021. If you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to. And then I use the exact same format for the eclipse that we had in December, solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020. That is also psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, same format as the other eclipse readings. And those predictions go out until the end of May or the beginning of June of 2021. Also, if you haven't gotten it yet, my psychic tarot readings for the year of 2021 for each zodiac sign, there's 14 tarot cards that I pulled for each sign and gave you predictions and messages there. If you haven't checked them out, that link is also below in the description box in the Show More section. If you would like to help support the readings I do here and on my channel, you can donate to my channel with the PayPal link that I have posted below underneath all the different video series I've mentioned. And I truly appreciate those who have been very generous and donated. It does help a lot, and I do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages there. Many people ask me, well, what sign? You're not doing it by the sign. It's just like one reading. I believe if you're directed to go look at it, you're going to get some messages and predictions that will apply to you. And they're not just for the day I post the prediction. They could be a week out, 2 weeks out, a couple months out. It all depends on what my spirit guides say and what card I've pulled or what crystal I've used or what oracle card I've used. So you have to see what's going on over there, and I would love to see you on my social media pages. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding and amazing month of March. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.